It's loading. Okay. It's so slow. Okay. My internet is so slow. Wait, I think I'm gonna be disconnected. Okay, I think it's okay now. Okay, so I want you to learn some words first. Okay, so you can guess. Okay, you can read and guess. Why there's like this one already? I think there's the answer already. Okay, there. Okay, you just need to answer A, B, C, D. I'm sorry, we can't play. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, please write the answer in the chat box. Okay, please read. Okay, I can see one answer. Only one. I think this will be Tony. Okay, I see Tony again. Why you're not answering? Sophie, Kyle, Rosie, and Fiona. Okay, the answer is B, first footing. Okay. So it's like tradition in Scotland. It is Scotland. Okay, next one. Let's see your guess. Don't worry, you can guess here, okay? Because you haven't learned these things yet, so you just try to guess. Okay, I can see Rosie's answer. Okay, the answer is Maori. Maori are the natives of New Zealand. Okay, what about this one? Let's see. Fiona, Kyle. Can't see answers yet. The fact of being as a person or thing. Okay, I think we learned about this one last time. Sophie is correct. We have identity. Okay, next one. Let's try with the next one. This one is briefly pressing their forehead together and then their nose together to say hello. What do you call that tradition? Okay. Everyone says tea, but actually, yes, Rosie is correct. The answer is I'm not sure how to say it, but kind of be hongi or honji. Okay, so this is like, you know, for us Asians, we have different greetings when we see a person. Like maybe we can say hi or like we shake hands. But for the Maori or the natives of New Zealand, when they see their someone and they want to greet them. So they will press like this one. They will have forehead to forehead and nose to nose. That's how they say hi in New Zealand. Okay, so let's go. And they call that tradition Honji or Hongi. Okay, let's go to the next one. Kyle, how are you there? This is one of the iconic image of Canada. Very easy.
Native speaker.
Maple tree. Why you're not writing? Okay, I can see Rosie's answer. Okay. Next, these natural features of a landscape considered in terms of their appearance, especially when picturesque. Remember picturesque? Okay, I can see some answer here. C, visual, A, CA, only CA, only two answer. Okay, the answer is scenery. Okay, scenery, that's scenery. When we say picturesque, that's something like an imagination or a place that you think of that is picturesque. Visually attractive. Picturesque. Picturesque. Yeah, I think I'm just talking about it. Okay. Something that you imagine. So that means it's beautiful. It talks about the landscape, okay, or beautiful places. Also known as mother tongue. What do you call that? Also known as mother tongue. Okay, native language. Okay, everyone. Okay, ANC. Someone who has spoken a particular language since they were a baby, then having learned it as a child. What's the answer?
Non-verbal.
Non-verbal.
I don't know.
Non-verbal soft is like this one. That's non-verbal. Okay, because you're talking about someone. Okay, that means a kind of person. And that we call that one native speaker. You are a native speaker of your Vietnamese language. Everyone is a native speaker of their own language. Okay, this one is the action or faculty of remembering something. Anyone wants to answer? Fiona? No? Tony? Okay, this one is recollection. Okay, I'm sorry, someone answered. Okay. Recollection. Recollection is similar to memory. It's similar to memory. A distinctive mode of pronunciation language, especially one associated with a particular nation, locality, or social class. What's your answer? In the chat box. Okay, Rosie is answering. Okay, that's accent. Great job. Okay, let's go with the next one. The fact of being, cannot see, required or indispensable. That means you have no choice. You have to do it. Okay. I'll give you an example. It's like it's mandatory. It's compulsory. When we say it's like something that we need in our daily life. Here, okay, necessity. That means you're required to maybe buy it or use it. It's necessity. Talking. Talking means verbal. And if we have verbal, okay, if we have verbal, we also have Kyle, Fiona.
Sorry.
Not verbal. What's the other word for not verbal?
Non-verbal.
Yes. Okay, we say non-verbal. Again, the last one here. A movement of a part, especially a hand. Like what I'm telling earlier, like this one, wash face. What's that? Sophie? Gesture. Okay, gesture. All right, so I think we're done with this one now. So I hope you take notes of the words. Actually, these are some words that we're going to talk about for today. I mean, we're going to use, okay? But we can add more to that one. Let's go to your lesson for today. Let me share my screen. Why all your cameras are closed? Turn on your cameras. What are you doing? Are you all busy? Turn on your cameras, everyone. Okay, you have to practice eye contact and be more confident. So you have to turn it on like it's normal to you. So when your test will come, you don't need to say, I'm so shy. You don't need to say that because you always do that in class already. You always turn it on. Probably you turn on your camera, but I can only see your hair. Okay, so here are the words that we talked about. Okay, so let's try to practice. Okay, some of these words. What time is it? Okay, you have 3 minutes to write the answer in the chat box now. I think 3 minutes, it's so slow. 2 minutes is okay. Okay, please answer 1, 2, 3, and 4. Someone already finished? What's this? Rosie? Is that Tony? What confused with Tony and Roses? Okay, this one is Tony. Yes. Okay, Fiona, Kyle, Sophie, and yes. Oh, noisy. Okay, let's check. I can see Tony's answer here. And Rose. Tony, you answered 2 times. So you?
No, just
So
one.
which one?
Just one.
Okay, the last one. Okay, I see Rosie answer. I cannot see Rosie's answer to number 1. Oh, there. Rosie, I think I cannot see your number 1 answer. Okay. Okay. Only Rosie and Tony. I think Kyle is answering. Okay, Kyle. What about the others? Fiona? Fiona and Sophie. Is that correct? Rosie, check your answer. Okay, Kyle is also done. What different? Okay, number 1 is C, Scotland. Okay. Number 2 is B. Number 3 is C. And number 4 is A. Okay, so I see Rosie got this one. Who got it all correct? Sophie and Fiona, no answer. Where's Tony? I think I see that. Okay, I think Tony got it all correct. Okay, great job. So let's go to the next one. Oh, don't forget, of course, also these words. Okay, it talks about our lesson today. So let's try to expand more. Okay, let's use these words and change it maybe into verb, noun, adverb, or adjective in here. Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you can see here the words that you need to put in each number. Okay, so you have another 2 minutes. Just answer only, answer only. Okay, 1 is finished. Okay, I cannot see Sophie and Fiona answering. Try to answer. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's try to have and check. Let's have your answer in check. Kyle, will you please tell me what's the answer number 1? First, Kyle.
Differ.
I like to speak English to people of different, okay, different countries. Okay. Tony, number 2.
Number 2, pronunciation.
Pronunciation. Okay. All right. Next one, Rosie, number 3.
Improve.
Okay. Improvement. We can say improvement, number 3. Okay, Fiona. Number 4, Singlish. Fiona? Sophie? Number 4?
I just know number 5.
Okay, number 5. What's number 5?
Iconic.
Iconic. Okay, number 4? Abbreviate or abbreviation. Okay, but you use an abbreviate, but in number 4, the correct answer is abbreviation. Abbreviation. Okay. Okay, let's go to number, I think we can go back to this one later on. Now we move to your practice speaking, everyone. Not this one. Okay, I will show you some words. Okay, where is that? Let's have some words first that we can use. Okay, so normally in IELTS speaking, we have 3 parts, but as I said today, we're going to focus, because it's lesson 4, we're focusing on part 2. Okay, so last time I told you to use the method RREO. Okay, RREO. And that means, or that stands for rephrase, reason, example, and then opinion. Okay, that's how you do the RREO storytelling. But of course, for today, we have another method to use. So let me show you one. Okay, this one. Okay, you learned about RREO last time here. You can see. Okay, so RREO is a method that we can use in speaking, IELTS speaking, in part 2 and part 3. That stands for rephrase, for introduction, and then we have reason, example, and then opinion for your conclusion. Now, we can have also, this one is very common, the question, okay? Because part 2, it talks about a topic, and then normally we say, you must say, what is it, when is it, where is it? So basically for question method, you just answer all the questions given, or you can make your own question. So you can speak out, talk about the topic given to you. And this one, I'm going to tell you about the PPF method today. So a PPF method is quite similar to the story of RREO, but we don't use RREO. PPF is also a storytelling, but we use 3 things here. We have the introduction, okay, and then for the body, we have the past, the present, and the future. So how are we going to use this pattern? This one is the phrases that you can use. For past, you can say in the past. And then present. And then for present, you say recently. And then you talk about the topic. And then in the future, maybe what is your plan? Or what is your advice? Or what will be your opinion? Okay. And that can also be your closing for your speaking. Remember that in speaking part 2, it doesn't need to answer chronologically. Like, let's say in the question, tell me about a place you visited that has pollution. You must say where it is, what pollution is it, and what is your opinion, or why it happened, or what are the causes. So in your speaking, you don't need to go like, oh, first I will answer where is it, and then second. No, you don't need to do that. Okay, as long as you talk about the topic. Okay, and you tell your opinion, your answer nicely in good structure. So that means you will get high score in your IELTS. So today, let's pretend that I didn't show you the answer. So I want you to think, okay, about here, this question. So here you can see that this one, okay, can you tell me what is the topic? What is the topic here? Sophie, what's the topic? What's the topic here? In the first phrase.
This is the first time you use a foreign language to communicate.
Okay, so that means we're going to use foreign language to communicate. Okay, and you see we have 4 sub questions. This is what I'm telling. In your speaking, you don't need to say, I will answer first this one. What? No, you don't need to do that one. As long as you have good structure, that means you have introduction, good body, and then your conclusion, your go. Okay, you're ready to go with that one. You will get good score. But of course, you still have to use words. I mean, new vocabulary words. That means your vocabulary range. Vocabulary range is, that means you rephrase words. Instead, let's say, instead of using very, very hard, you can say complex. Okay, that means you use another word. I mean, new word, new vocabulary. So that's your range, vocabulary range. And then your vocabulary accuracy, that means how good you use or you put this word in your sentence. So this time you have 4 sub-questions. What the situation was, where you were, who you communicated with, and explain why you should use foreign language to communicate on this occasion or on this situation. So let's try to have a sample. Or maybe you can think first. Okay, I have a sample here you can see in your book. Okay, but we can use this one here. Okay, some new words. Let me show. Okay, hanging out. Came up to. All of a sudden, make out. Nonverbal skills, confident in, make sure, heading for, strengthen my belief, plays an important role in, have a good command, polish up. Okay, let's try to go to these phrases one by one. Okay, let's start with Sophie. Sophie, which word do you think you understand here or phrase?
Understand on understand.
You understand all?
I don't understand of have a good common.
Sorry. What?
Have a good common.
Have a good command.
Yeah.
Okay, command like means like you have a good control. You have a good control. Okay, I have a good command. I have a good control, or you have good ability. You have good ability. You have good talent. Okay,
And
control.
in the word strengthen my life or belief.
Strengthen my belief. That means hold what you believe in. Like hold what you think is good or what you think is right.
Okay.
Okay, I hope you understand. Okay, let's have Tony. Are there any words that you don't understand?
Let me.
All good?
Strengthen my belief.
Yeah, it's the same. Okay, for example, this one. If I'm going to use this one, strengthening my belief is like you believe that it will support your what you think is right. Let's say you believe that having vaccine or getting a vaccine will save you or like will protect you from the virus. So you can say that as many people are getting the vaccine, and this strengthen my belief of not getting the virus. So that means what you believe, that if you do this one, maybe this one holds you more or like motivates you more that your belief is right. Strengthen. Okay. I want to say this one. I want you to use this one. Polish up means improve. Improve. So refrain from using improve today. You can say polish up. Okay, or polish. Let's say I want to improve my English speaking skill. You can say I want to polish up my English. Okay, please refrain from saying improvement. From now on, you say polish up. Okay, came up to me, like approach, like say hi to you. Someone goes to you and say hi, or can you help me with this one? That means came up to. Make out means like you cannot express or you don't understand. Couldn't make out. Okay, you cannot express with what he or she mean or what he or she does. Hanging out, go out. All of a sudden, suddenly. Okay, I think you all know what this. Make the most of. That means you enjoy as much as possible. Okay, so I think I can give you time to practice. Let's try to practice. There is a practice here. Okay, there is a practice pattern here. You can use this one to practice. Okay, but today I advise you to use the PPF method. So you try to use these words. Okay, so I will break you. I'll try to break you into breakout room, and you will have your partner, and you will be talking about the first time you speak a foreign language. Okay, answering the question. And every 5 minutes, you will turn to another partner. Okay, so that means you will only have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to practice speaking with your friend. All right, so I'll put you in a breakout room now. Yeah. Okay, please go to your room. Okay, you can go to your room. Kyle, you go to your room, Kyle.